Welcome back to the Nerdcore live show number 153. 153. 153. And
Fucking idiot.
yeah, fuck you, dude. Um, 153. And as always, is the Nerd Chicano here to host the show alongside no co-host today because Bradley's not here, but I've got some friends and I've got some family. So, we're here with, what's it called? I'll just go by the order of appearance from today. To my right, the Lucky Peach.
Hello, welcome to the Nerdcore, where when you're here, you're family.
Family. um, I just noticed a tilt in my camera. Wow. Yeah, it's tilted. Yeah, it's a tilted.
Are we getting tilted?
No, it's tilted. But whatever.
Also, I made my bed for the first time since I moved back.
Yeah, I didn't make it today. And also joining us diagonally to the right, bottom right, is Gio Ho-Host.
Ho-host? Hi, I'm eating food again.
Sick. And joining us for the first time in months, I want to say.
Months?
A grand return?
A grand return. As always, from Dessert Men Live, the Aiden Cossack, Patreon, and all that other stuff that he does.
Yeah.
80 baby.
Listen, man, there's been so much shit that's happened in my life, literally in the past, month, let alone couple months since I've been on here. So, I don't know, maybe we'll talk about it. I don't know.
Aiden's here. What's up, Aiden?
Man, I'm here. I'm chilling. It's a good day. It's the first time I've been able to come on in months, and fucking Brad's bitch ass still isn't fucking here. Every fucking time that motherfucker is not here. I don't get it.
He's getting drunk in another city with old college friends. That's what he's doing.
I don't blame him.
He don't want to see you, Aiden.
Probably, I don't blame him. So, to be honest.
Yeah, man. It's tough getting called an idiot for not remembering one episode this one is,
It's the way you said it. It's the way you said it. You were like, this is episode fuck.
It was like you do it every time, bro. Like you could just change your pacing.
It's because so right up here on the StreamYard it says the Nerdcore live show, the number sound, and then it has ... It's like I don't know what number it is.
Mm-hmm.
But
I know you wait for the stream elements, but I was like, if you just time it.
Yeah, I'm terrible at remembering things. I do a lot of shows, and a lot of shows that have 100 episodes at this point, and I keep forgetting. But it's a wonderful, wonderful Friday night, my friends. We're coming at you live directly into your faces on YouTube and Twitch, and as always on the audio replay in your ear holes on all podcast services that you can go ahead and find us at. We're going to be talking about Loki episode 1 after the break. So look forward to that when we get to after the break. Yeah. So, yeah.
I thought we were going to take a break right now. I was like,
no.
That?
We're going to chit chat for 20 minutes. We'll go to break and then we'll come back. Yeah. And until the hour runs out, we get to go ahead and talk about Loki, man. But
a TBS airing of a TV show. They play 2 minutes and then they go on commercial break for 5 minutes.
Yeah, so it's been nice, y'all. Go ahead and play you the commercial break. We'll be back after these words.
Yeah, we'll be back after these messages.
All right, I'm gonna ask Aiden because what the fuck is that?
That's my wife, Tiana.
Oh, I knew it. I was like, I think I know who that is. I was like,
I think my ultimate goal in life, and this isn't even on no fuck shit, is to get head from Tiana Trump.
Tiana Trump.
Can't lie. That's a goal, bro. She be hitting that fucking turbo twister type shit. And it's damn, what the fuck is going on down there?
All right. Welcome back to Aiden Cossack on the Nerdcore live show. I was gonna ask you, what's up, man? How you been? Because you're the one who hasn't been here in a long time. So what's up? What's been going down?
Dude, I've got a lot of shit going on. And first of all, I wanted to come on this show and wanted to say no more Aiden Cossack bullshit. We're going by Aiden now. Change that motherfucker. So basically, I mean, you guys know how like I always like fuck around, and I was like, man, fuck it, I should just do music. Like, fuck
Yeah,
it, I should
yeah,
just do music. So like when I was a kid, I really wanted to do music, but it's like one of those goals that like kind of just went away over time. Like movies, music, cooking was always a thing, but music was always kind of last because I was kind of like that's for like pipe dreams type shit. Like that's some shit that like I really don't think I could do anything with.
yeah,
And
yeah,
you know, I don't think I'm like I'll be honest, I don't think I'm like the best in the world, but like
yeah,
I feel like I've got enough there going on where like if I wanted to like make some music, like people would be interested in it. And so I kind of like started playing around with the idea of like starting up music. So I've been producing my own music lately, like rapping, singing, doing the beats, all that type of shit. Shout out to David B, who's gonna be helping me out with like production side of
hey,
shit.
that's right.
Shout out to
Yeah,
Gabby, who had some like really good advice. Um,
yeah,
but I've started getting in contact with some people that are pretty like serious up there in the industry. And it looks like I might be actually carving like a path for myself to go on and like have a really good viable career with that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna change my stage name to Aiden, the way it's spelled down below. I was kind of thinking of like doing 80 baby for a while because I was like, you know, that's what my mom used to call me when I was a kid. Like that was my nickname when I was a kid. But I was like, you know what? I feel like Aiden kind of like resonates with me more because that's just people call me that. But I was like, you know,
yeah,
Aiden, it's a little more lit.
yeah.
So hell
Hey,
yeah,
then,
I'm doing my fucking thing, bro. Um, I really honestly, I to be honest, I couldn't tell like when I'm really gonna be dropping shit. We got songs ready to go, but it's just
yeah,
like
yeah,
I want to make sure the timing is right for things. So hell yeah, we got shit ready to pop off.
yeah,
So we'll see. And I'm kind of like struggling with like what to do with my Patreon right now because like
yeah,
last month was like pretty horrible, dude. To be honest, like mentally, like
yeah,
I'll keep it real, man. Like I really wanted to die a lot last month. Like last month,
yeah, yeah,
I really thought there was gonna be some days where like honestly, I just wasn't gonna make it out of it. So
yeah,
coming off of that, that shit sucked. So I just kind of like took a pause to the Patreon stuff. But now that I'm
yeah.
kind of like shifting more into like this music thing, I don't really know what I want to do with it.
Can always incorporate that into the Patreon, bro.
Yeah, I think I
Yeah,
will. I think I might start doing like,
yeah,
um, you can watch me make some music or something, or
yeah.
maybe get
Shit,
songs
like
or get
you're like,
songs
hey,
early.
here's like one or
Like a teaser.
two or three bars.
Yeah,
Like, hey, it's what I kind of got written down. Like,
yeah,
hey, it's you know,
we'll see.
one of like on my personal Patreon that I'm kind of building out. I have like a tier that's called the Writers Room. So
Hmm.
it's like in there you can opt into it that I'm gonna launch soon, like later on in the year. It's called you can opt into it so we can see each other's scripts, and like obviously not on some like, hey, I'll go ahead, let me go ahead and copy what you're writing. Let me see what you're writing. No,
Right.
like no, it's more so like, hey, look, if you're interested in this stuff, this is kind of what I write, and this is what like this is how I format, and you can see how you want to learn how to format and stuff. This is how I do it. You can always incorporate the music into that, bro.
Yeah.
You can still
Facts.
stick to what you do. You can do like, you can be like, oh, we do a little bit of commentaries here. We still do our comic book shit, but we're still on it. Being like, hey, there's a little bit of extra music stuff here. Get that
Facts.
variety into your brand, bro.
Facts. We'll see what's
Variety
going on.
lights.
Shut up.
We'll see what's
Yeah,
going on with it. I mean, honestly, my main goal, I really don't know what I want to do right now. I don't know if I'm like just trying to like blow up big independent style because I feel like SoundCloud is making its way back the way that shit was really hot in like 2015 to like 2017. I feel like SoundCloud is really on its way back. Like people are really looking for like new sounds. It's a new decade, so like obviously like the rap game is changing, whether people like that or not. It's changing, so I don't know, man. We'll see what's going on. I don't know. I'm just looking forward to it. Like I'm actually like I'm feeling like a sense of fulfillment that I haven't felt from anything with this music stuff. So like I'm enjoying that.
hell yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah. Hey, you chase what makes you happy, bro.
yeah.
It's always that.
Honestly,
Yeah, that's
I'm
right.
just trying to make some fucking M's, bro. To be honest, trying to get all of us out that struggle, dog.
Yeah.
Let's
Talk about
pay
M.
off everyone's fucking school.
Shit,
Um, Hell
man.
yeah, that's what I'm trying to do on some real shit.
Yeah.
And I
Shit,
still want to start
man.
my restaurants. I still want to have
Yeah.
my food trucks and shit, bro. Like I still want to do all that. Like that's my life goals. But
Yeah.
You know, I want to be on stage too because like I feed off that energy. So,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Right. Gio, what's up? What you been up to today?
I had work today. Uh, hold on.
Hey, I had
Take
work
two,
today.
take two. I'm been in the background working on a few things.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm in here, grinding and shining and teeth like diamonds and nah.
And we flashing and we popping and we hopping.
No, Iggy! Stop!
I mean, today I had work. This week has been a bit stressful, because there's just a lot on my plate, and when there's too much on my plate and I'm stressed about it, I kind of just want to let it all go, and so I kind of like. Yeah, so I'm figuring. I got work to do. I got
You know what you need to do?
Stuff. I need a Klondike bar. I know.
I need a Klondike bar.
Nah, you need to take the plate and put it on the floor and
need
let
a
the dog lick
Snickers.
some. Yeah, you need
Did
a
the dog
Snickers,
lick
brother.
some?
Let the dog lick some.
I do have Snickers. I'm almost out. I've been eating on a
Not
Snickers
you.
time out. Like, is this me? Is this me?
You're not you when you're
Is this
hungry.
me?
You're not you when you're hungry, bro. Bro, you know the plate is hard, man. Hey, speaking to you from experience of someone who has a full plate, always, bro. I stay busy as hell. We had Zen Ray on, and on the Nerdy Chicano live this week, and I explained to her like what I do during the week and a month, and I'm like, I realized after speaking for like 6 minutes of five like 6 minutes or something of like everything I have during the week, I'm like, I do too much of this shit, man. I do too much. And all of this is because I can't make a movie every fucking day, y'all. I wish I could, but I can't. But so I have to supply my need of serotonin from making content with making a shit ton of podcasts. But yeah.
Say it like you were fucking exhausted. There's a fly on your shoulder, dude, and I'm fucking pissed because this fly keeps fucking around my face too, dude. Like, holy shit! Before we get to Rachel, I'm sorry, I don't want to cut it off. Can we all collectively? Maybe we'll just pass this to Rachel. Can we collectively talk about the fucking fly issue that's going on in Texas this year? What the fuck is going on with all these fucking flies?
Raul knows. Every time I go into the bathroom, there's like 5 mosquitoes. There's mosquitoes in my room. There's like a swarm at my front door. Every time I open the door, another one gets in.
Oh my god!
It's because it rained for like a month straight.
Yeah, I've never gotten sucked off, bro. But these mosquitoes really doing a lot of the sucking, bro. You know? Yeah, these mosquitoes are going on wild. All right, so Gio, hope everything works out soon, man. You just gotta, don't try to control the whole plate. Just take it piece by piece.
Suck a little bit of it off,
Suck a little bit of it off. All right, Rachel. Gio's frozen, I think. Yeah.
I don't think he's frozen. I just think he looks concerned.
No, he's not frozen. He's just doing it. Rachel, what have you been up to today?
I
Oh,
have
okay.
also had a
Take
long
two.
week.
Take two.
I've also had a long week, a stressful week. Got some health news that has fucked me up, but it's okay. YOLO. I worked on my passport application, turning that in next week.
Yeah.
So we can go to Mexico.
Yeah, because I'm trying to give Rachel's mom a heart attack when I take them to Mexico.
Mexico? What are you going to Mexico
but
for?
today I learned to
ahead.
help people get shit faced at brunch.
Yeah.
Because you show up starving, and then you sit down and they're like, "What would you like to drink?" And you're like, "Oh, I want this." And you start drinking it and you're still hungry and you haven't gotten your food yet. So then you get drunk quicker. Then you eat a bunch of food.
Yeah. All right. Michelle, what's up? What you been up to?
Hi. I made collages in the air fryer again.
Hell yeah.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
This thing takes 5 minutes to make.
Why you gotta fucking show me
Do y'all want
something
to see
I
my
can't
passport photo?
Yeah. Why you gotta fucking
Why the
show
fuck
me
would
something?
you show me something if I can't have it?
Look how white I look.
Well, I mean, it's accurate. You are
You
white.
look like Will Poulter.
Thank you.
Yo.
No, hey,
I know
hold
who that
on.
is, so
Hey,
I'm not gonna
hey,
say
bro.
anything.
Hey,
What?
bro.
That picture looked like Will
Yeah.
Poulter.
I don't
Rachel
know
don't
who
look
that
like
is.
Will Poulter.
It's an actor.
That's the
Remember,
fucking real G. That nigga's a great fucking bro. Fuck
Michelle?
y'all.
Remember Midsummer?
No,
Yeah.
it's because
Remember the guy
he like
who
literally got bullied off of the internet.
remember the guy who was
What?
acting.
He
Remember
did,
the
yeah.
One
I
at
can
a
still
time.
hear you.
After Bandersnatch came out, people like bullied him a lot because of his eyebrows, because they thought he looked dumb in the movie, and he quit social media.
Believe me, I'm right. Michelle, in Midsummer, remember the guy who was acting like an asshole and was like, who pissed on the tree that was like the ancestral tree and stuff, and like he went to go read, like, yeah, all that stuff, and they killed him first. Oh, spoiler alert! What's it called? That's Will Poulter's.
Come
The
to the
actor.
Drunk Commentary this Sunday night for the Luckiest Peach podcast, where we're going to be watching Midsummer starring Will Poulter.
Yeah, he's the one who like. He's the one who said that the guy's girlfriend was abusing him because she kept calling him every now and then because she was feeling like sad and stuff. Remember? Yeah, that asshole. Yeah. What's it called? I know Will Poulter the best from what's that freaking movie with Jennifer
Millers.
Aniston? Yeah, with the Millers. The y'all are getting paid.
Yo, I just ate a chamoy covered gummy worm and then I just rubbed my eye.
Oh,
The spider bit my balls.
bro. Yeah, bro. You want to go to the restroom?
Yeah,
Go
I think
fucking
we should
flush
wash
your
out,
eye
y'all.
Yeah, you go to the restroom, Aiden.
Go flush your eyes out.
Michelle, what's up? What you been doing? How you doing?
Um, a lot of stuff. Really. Um, let my brain restart for a sec. Mm. So this morning, okay, yeah, sorry. It took faster than what you were saying. This morning I told some of you guys that I missed my psych appointment and I'm getting charged $50 for missing it. Um, and then after that, what was I doing? I made breakfast. Hi, Kevin. Things and stuff. Yeah, things and stuff. Um, let's see. I was in Austin last week, so that was fun.
Hey,
Um, I went to go see my ex roommate. Dude, that's new. I don't remember seeing that thing at the bottom.
Yeah.
Sorry, I get
y'all want to help a
distracted
homie out?
easily.
Y'all want to help a homie out? Send $50 at www.streamlabs.com/nerdcore
$50? Hang
Yes.
on, Raul.
to help Michelle pay her psych appointment that what's it called? She's getting charged for because
Yeah.
y'all at University of Atlanta, Texas, they charge you $20 for not making the psychiatrist appointment. You're telling me
Yeah.
you got to charge 50 at
Y-
at the other school?
Yeah, these are people taking advantage of people with disabilities. It'd be like that. So yeah, that happened. I did some reading. I actually did go to my other counseling meeting. And then I was supposed to watch the Loki episode. But then a friend needed a ride.
Yo.
For some reason we went to have dinner. I forgot. I came back and I fell asleep. And then Gio called me like 20 minutes ago saying like, "Oh, are you gonna be in the live show?" And I said, "Yeah." And I checked the time. I'm like, "Oh fuck, it's now."
Yeah.
And I was supposed to go to the gym too. So we'll see. And I made this just because I decided I want to do something. So me.
Yeah. You showed me
just
that
here.
shit yesterday too. I was like, I want some.
Yeah,
And you're out here showing me things I can't have.
it'd be like that sometimes. My bad.
That's you yesterday not letting me watch that one movie.
Hey, look,
Show me
man.
something I can't have.
Hey, learn Spanish then.
I can read it, kind of.
Put
It's not my
subtitles in
fault.
Spanish.
Yeah.
I can kind of
Hey, yo,
understand
hold on,
someone
Aiden.
reading it.
Oh shit. Yeah, Aiden, you what's it called? You got your dreads like redone, right?
Mm-hmm. I just retwisted them today myself.
Hey, man, this shit looks badass, dude.
I know I look like a fucking king, dog. Honestly, honestly, I've really been feeling myself the past week.
Hell yeah, bro. That shit looks so fucking clean,
Hell
bro.
yeah.
It's the first time I've seen that.
I've lost a lot of weight too, so I'm feeling really happy about that.
Yeah, man, I've gained a lot of weight. That's just how it works.
I think it's the sex and the drugs, to be honest.
Oh
So
my fucking god, bro. Well, stop with one of those, but yeah.
alright.
I mean, hey, prescription drugs have effects, so
Yeah.
that's all. That's where we're gonna leave that.
Yeah.
That's
Stop
where
the
we're gonna
one you'll
leave that.
regret the least. Stop the one you'll regret the least.
All right, man.
Well, one gives me a kid and one could kill me, so they're both fucked, to be honest. But they're both.
I mean,
yeah.
I would say both could give you both.
Oh, speaking of that, if the health regarding the health news I got, the best case scenario that could come out of it, if I did get it, was that they would give me a hysterectomy. So
Do you want to elaborate on what it is, or is it like something you don't want to talk about?
I have my pap smear a couple weeks ago, and there's like a tiny chance that the bacterias in my coochie could turn into cancer.
Mm.
Yeah.
So
Is
if
there
it
anything
happens,
they can do to like get rid of that, or
no, because there's no guarantee at the moment. It could go away on its own, or it could get worse. I gotta wait till next year.
Pretty much what I
The
expect.
best case scenario, if it happens, though, is a free hysterectomy. Well, not free, but
Not free.
No, it ain't free.
it's not free. But
Nothing in the medical world is ever
I can
free.
get sterilized without having to get approval for it.
that's what the doctor said. It ain't free, but
I can get sterilized without having to, plead my case.
What the fuck is on my
Fucking Texas.
Yeah, I can just be like, yeah, I have cancer. That's why.
what? Are you okay, Raul?
stupid bug got on my
Dude, I'm telling you, these fucking flies are pissing me off. One keeps
Dude, when
zipping
we were
around the
shooting-
camera, and one keeps fucking hanging around on my ring light. One landed on my hand.
Every
When
time
we
you
were
talk about a bug,
shooting-
I get itchy.
When we were shooting in one of the houses for the movie, there was a bunch of flies in the scene. And we did a close up, and you just see the fly go right past the actress's face.
So, Michelle, have you or have you not watched the Loki episode? Be honest.
I am watching it as we speak.
What
Oh,
the
okay.
hell was that?
Mute
Let
button.
me
Sorry, it's because I'm using this hand to eat.
What's it, Regina Hall? In the fucking with Kevin Hart.
Leave
He's like,
me
who's a
be.
pretty girl? I am.
Fine. Goodbye. Y'all don't need to see my pretty face.
There's
Okay.
well, that's still your face.
That's still your face.
Back, we love you.
Yeah.
I was like,
All
I'm
right,
not.
so,
I was
yeah.
like, that's a trap.
That's a trap, yeah. So we got 6 minutes in here before we go to LOL. Hi guys. What? Oh, okay. Let's.
I didn't
What's up,
realize you
Kevin?
were going to
Kevin?
LOL. Hi, guys.
Hi,
Yeah.
Kevin.
That's
Kevin's
when you
brother
know.
got dreadlocks today.
Hold on. Elaborate on that.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
him.
Kevin's brother, he got dreadlocks today. Like they look pretty sick. Y'all should see a picture of him.
Yeah. But like in like the Nordic way.
Oh,
In the
Nordic.
way.
Oh,
In the
okay,
Nordic way.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. I
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah.
So it makes it okay.
Yeah.
I was like,
the blood of kings.
I was like, you mind elaborating on that?
What's going on today, man? I feel like
Michelle, what are
what
you
the fuck
doing?
is Michelle doing?
You're
We're doing a whole bit that was
I
like
was
an inside
saying
joke, and Michelle fucking stood up to do a stretch.
I turned on the fan. It's hot in my room. My AC doesn't work, bitch. Stop.
Bro, that's me getting up last week.
Michelle
When I was
just
in
said,
bed, you were just like,
Oh yeah, you should have seen Rachel
Shut
last
up.
week. Rachel got
You're
on the
just like-
freaking bed to like scratch their poster, and they were like on their knees, ass out and shit. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Hey, let us be. Do you have a problem with it?
I don't have a problem, but I do have a problem with the possibility of a creeper coming in, clipping that, and then using it to fucking wank off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not
'cause
gonna comment
people-
on that.
Yeah, because
That's
people have
their
done
problem.
that. They've done it to what's it called?
Okay, how Rachel is.
I wish someone
We're
would jerk
both
off
trying.
to me.
Yeah, that's when you know the fly was a member of the Actors Guild. Fuck off, Stacy.
SAG-AFTRA.
man.
SAG-AFTRA.
SAG-AFTRA, yeah.
Yeah.
SAG-AFTRA. Yeah, because
Oh,
they've done that
y'all
too.
also missed the stream with my nephew
Oh yeah, that was fun. That was a lot of fun.
when he kept knocking over the ring light.
Yep. Yeah. It's like, oh no, it wasn't me. It was like, yeah, it was you, dude.
It was the fly.
It was fun.
For real.
Yeah.
Jeff
No
Goldblum.
relation.
What was it he said as
You have
soon as I
Goldblum and the
ended the
Fly?
stream? He said something as soon as I ended the stream.
Oh, I forgot to clip it.
I can go back.
Yeah, it was I will destroy you all or something. I don't remember.
Oh yeah, because he was playing with the Legos.
Yeah.
The amount of times I've been told I'd get destroyed by a white man.
Hold on. Is that Kevin? Are you saying you want to link up?
Drunk Kevin.
Want to link
Kevin,
up on the live
show.
show?
I'm Kevin. No, today is hosted by Raul. Today, after we come back from break, we talk Loki. And once we're done talking Loki at like an hour 10, we go offline. Because Raul, streamed for about 3 or 4 hours today. And Raul is very tired. So, Kevin, if you want to come on for like 4 minutes and you don't care about hearing Loki spoilers, then you can come on.
I mean, let's be real. There's not that much that I feel like there's not that much to get spoiled in this episode. Personally.
Kevin will give me less to do.
Yeah. By the way, yo, I don't know if you ever, Aiden, I don't know if you ever read like the Jason Inman and Ashley B. Robinson Jupiter
I did.
Jet shit. Yeah, dude. I forgot that I still have this motherfucker.
They signed it for you, right?
Yeah, the second one? Yeah, I have the second one. They signed it for me. Shit's great, man.
Hell yeah, that's a flex.
All right, $300 on eBay, y'all. Who wants it? No, I'm playing.
Oh, jeez. I thought that's how much the fucking comic itself was worth. I was like, yeah,
you
bro.
gotta up the price.
I'm not finna fucking read that shit, bro.
I
You
forgot,
better-
dude. Look, and they gave me like art. It came with art prints.
Damn, Jason Inman, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Come on, what's
It's a friend
up,
of the show.
Ashley? Come on, man.
They're friends of the show.
Y'all don't know me, but where the fuck is my shit at?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I backed it on Kickstarter for that.
We have a lot of mutual friends, which basically makes us friends. So what's the issue?
What's it called? I backed it on Kickstarter. That's how I got my shit. I was just like, oh,
Facts.
it's a
Where's
comic.
my before I leave poster at that I want autographed by the whole cast and crew?
Holy shit! To get everybody back in the same room for that, dude.
Yeah, for
It's
me.
It's still getting crusted.
Listen, bro, I'll give them
No.
autographs. This
I'd
early
rather-
before I blow up.
I'd rather send you the poster and then what's it called? Send you a Polaroid of my naked body or something, dude.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can you do like a cum tribute on my poster, and everyone can just be like, "What's this stain at the bottom corner of it?" And I'll be like,
They're already
well,
working on it. That's why I
"That's
said
the
it's gotta
director's
be
autograph." That's
The director's autograph. Raul made something like really special for me. He made sure that I would have something in this poster that I would remember him by.
And no one else would ever have.
A piece of his own, you know.
What is this? What is this? Like a stain of aioli sauce?
Yeah, it's from the pasta we had on set, right?
Chicken Alfredo.
Yeah. Nah, man.
People look good.
I still need to send. We do not have our final poster done yet. Our final poster
Okay.
design is done yet.
I'm back.
We have
I
to
want
send-
it to be Avengers Endgame, but with the fly as Captain America, the fly that kept zooming around
What
Yeah.
did I miss? Good God.
On your left, meow.
on your left.
Yeah. What's it called? Oh man, that's great. Yeah, we'll see about that. But
What did I
yeah.
miss?
A
What
lot.
do you mean? What did you miss?
I was
We went-
clipping
What
the
fuck was
stream.
that?
Oh, yeah, no, we were on the fast lane just now.
Yeah.
I was
Um,
clipping that part of my stream.
Aiden said that he wanted me to send him a special poster. He wanted me to leave a cum stain on the bottom of the poster and say that was his special poster from me and that it's my autograph from the director.
I'll put it right next to my Pulp Fiction poster.
Before I leave the flighter cut.
The flighter cut.
Yep. Oh my god. Guys, there is no director's comment. There is no director's cut on this one. The director's cut. The director's cut would include the scene we had to reshoot because of the freaking winter storm.
The director's commentary, where it's just you jerking off watching the movie.
Yeah. Well,
Wait,
there
how
is a
long?
direct-
Wait, did you have to? Did you? have
Okay,
to
no,
do it 'cause
no,
of the
not
plants?
that. Yeah. What's up?
Was it
What's
the
up,
one
you?
you had to reshoot because of the plants?
Yeah, we reshot that. We're done with it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was a
we
nice
got done
shot
with
too.
I know, dude. It really was. I know, and I really liked it, and I love how it was like tracking and stuff.
Mhm.
And then Lens Rentals fucked us over, and we
The
couldn't get a
gang
tracking shot.
and rentals.
Yeah. Hey Michelle, did I tell you that none of my gear worked?
What? What do you mean?
I got a fat refund from Lens Rentals because 3 things didn't work that I rented.
Yeah. We're
Yeah.
gonna call him by name.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm not purchasing from them ever again.
The gang
Yeah.
sues Lens
Damn, bro,
Rentals.
he put dirt on you.
Yeah.
What's their name?
Dang.
What's their name?
Lens Rentals.
Lens Rentals.
Yeah. I got
One more time.
I got a monitor, a specific director's monitor that I like because I can easily move around with it and have it in my hands. And I didn't because anybody who's been on my set knows that I do not like to sit down while we're doing things. Like I like to be moving around. I like to have the monitor with me. So that thing was going to help me move around set and have the monitor on me. But the thing that would help it connect wirelessly refused to work all week.
Oh no.
Second, the gimbal that we were going to use to do some tracking shots refused to work. It didn't connect. Third, one of the mics refused to work at all. It kept at a very, very low, a volume, so you could barely even hear a damn thing out of it.
Yep.
Dude,
Damn.
what the fuck?
Why
Yeah.
did it freeze?
So you returned that and got new stuff, or
I got a refund.
you just got the refund? But the
because
stuff still works. It just doesn't do wireless or like
when it
what you
got
needed it.
there, it was like, oh, it works. I'm like, oh, cool, but it didn't work with us. So like, give me my refund. Yeah.
I'm not
The
trying
way
to
I did
challenge
it,
you.
the monitor, we just had to directly connect it to the camera, and I pretty much had to be hunched with my GP and the first AC and just be like, but of course, I need that monitor to be on me because I'm visually impaired and I can't see from certain distances a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So like that really was gonna help that I could have been moving around and I would have had the monitor like this, and obviously.
You hear that, guys? Lens Rentals hates visually impaired people. Never rent from them.
Let's go ahead and not say like that, but
Yeah.
let's just say that I'm not getting from them anymore, and but yeah, that's what happened, and I got a nice refund. I got a really
Yeah.
nice refund. Got me a fat refund, bro, enough to pay David B some good money for a score.
Hey,
Yeah.
shout out to David B.
Nice.
Yes.
Sir, David B's gonna get some good money for a score because the Lens Rentals fucking up.
David B on the beat.
David B on the beat. All right, Michelle, where are you with Loki?
All right.
I'm
paused
I'm at 21 minutes.
So we have
Okay.
to keep going for like 30 minutes.
No,
No.
you guys
Yeah.
can just like start. It's okay.
Yeah.
I'll
Well-
just keep watching later.
Okay, well, let's go. We're gonna go to break, and when we come back, we're gonna talk about Loki episode 1, and we're gonna go ahead and talk about that, and then we'll get going. But stay tuned, y'all. These are your words from our sister shows from a break that needs to get updated very soon.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Rolando Mendoza, and this is
Jabril Newton.
and we are the hosts of High Flyer Radio. And finally, pro wrestling has come back to the Nerdcore podcast feed in the form of a show hosted by Jabril and I. And we talk about everything and anything in the pro wrestling world on Mondays at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Nothing's off limits. Whatever you guys want to talk about, if it's from AEW to SmackDown to Raw to NXT, nothing's off the table. We can talk about it.
We're going to talk all about it. And if you can get it a day early, you should go to the www.patreon.com/thenerdcore and pledge to the tiers on there so you can get this show and a lot of shows days early before anybody else gets to hear it. But enough talking about it. We'll go ahead and see you there at the Squared Circle.
Oh, yeah.
Don't tap out. Tune in.
Tune in.
Hello, 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 guys and gals, and you're listening to The Ladies of Nerdcore. I am your host, Daniela Nunez, and along with my amazing co-host, Ashley Garcia, we discuss many things like social impact, pop culture, political realms, and any controversy surrounding the Nerdverse. Tune in and listen to us bi-weekly on the Nerdcore podcast feed, and we will love to chat and hear your thoughts on our wonderful show. And thank you again for listening to The Ladies of Nerdcore.
Hey everyone, my name is Raul, the Nerd Chicano, and I am the host of the Impaired Files, The Inbred Files is a interview show brought to you every Thursday on the Nerdcore podcast feed. And I interview people such as filmmakers, content creators on YouTube, and podcasters like Colton Geschwander. And if you want to listen to that early, a whole week early, all you got to do is go to the Patreon and pledge to the $1 tier. And if you want to listen to it with the general public, then go to the Nerdcore podcast feed on anchor.fm/the Nerdcore. And the case is closed, but it's not classified. See you guys there.
Hey, it's Ashley from the Gamer Corps. You may remember me from such episodes as Big Screen Mess, Mo Money Mo Platforms, and Brad Can Read. Tune in weekly as I blab with my co-hosts Raul the Nerdy Chicano and Brad the Random Germ about the latest news in gaming and gush over what we're playing at the moment. Oh yeah, and we got the deals too. Keep up with the latest deals in gaming and what's happening as I mediate Brad and Raul fighting like a married couple. Will Death Stranding ever come out? Will Cyberpunk 2077 live up to the hype? Is a next-gen worth a $500 console price tag? And has there ever been a movie adaptation of a video game that's been done right? It's all on the Gamer Corps podcast, everywhere where podcasts are.
Hey guys, this is Brad, aka Young Yoda. Raul said I had to make an ad, so that's what I'm doing. It's supposed to be for Unstructured, but as you guys know, you can freaking catch me everywhere when it comes to this podcast feed. You can find me on the Nerd Cores, on Gamer Cores, on Nerdy Chicanos sometimes when I get lost. But for this particular one, I want you guys to go check out Unstructured. The Raul gave me free reign to do whatever I want to do. I don't know what he was thinking. So go hear me talk about LeBron James and Taco Tuesday, vaping, so many other freaking weird topics that chimichangas, that's a good one. Shout out to Deadpool. And yeah, I guess this is the end of the ad. So if you guys want to find me, you can find me all over the place on this podcast feed. Anyways, thank you guys for listening. I love you all. And nerd up.
Everyone, I'm Raul.
And I'm Brad.
And we're the hosts of the Nerdcore podcast, the podcast that talks that nerd. Not on this ad, right?
Not
and
on this one.
we come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday. On the Mondays, we talk the news. That's the box office, the news of the week, and your trailer talk if there is any. And on Tuesday, we have our theme review. And on Saturday, you have a Saturday morning review, usually movies that have come out in the week or anything we want to talk about. Right, Brett?
Exactly. Whatever we want to talk about, this is our show. If you don't like it, then you don't have to listen.
We're the flagship show of the Nerdcore podcast feed, and we can be found everywhere you can listen to podcasts like Stitcher, Apple Podcasts. So if you want to talk that nerd stuff with us every Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday, make sure you tune in. And Brad?
Young Yoda out.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Nerdcore Live Show. We're back from the break. We're going to go ahead and talk some Loki.
Loki.
Okay.
Loki
himself.
Okay.
We've
been talking about his show.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some Loki.
Loki.
Talk some Loki.
Loki. Gonna talk about some Loki.
We're gonna talk about Loki.
I'm low-key tired of this bit.
Loki.
All right. All right, we're gonna be talking about some Loki. So, as always, I hope you all caught up on the episode. But if you have not caught up, then this is your one. And what? Oh, I'm not even on chat. What did he post?
Stacey.
Okay, like I just know it's him. Nice that you updated the Gamer Core podcast ad preview E3 2018. Hey man, fuck you, bro. What's it called? Hey Stacy, fuck off, man. You come and do those things that you want
We
to.
come do a commercial.
You come and do the goddamn commercial, bro.
Let's
You
get
come and edit.
Stacey to do the commercials. For
Yeah,
real.
you come and edit that shit, bro.
You come to me and ask me about a slice.
Yeah. Don't bother me about a steak.
You're gonna
All
bother
right.
me about a slice.
Uh-oh.
I was like, I didn't know what the fuck it was, so I like took a stab and I was like, somebody will understand what I mean.
You bother me about a steak.
All I was thinking, because I just watched Spaceballs, I was thinking of Mel Gibson as yogurt. Or not Mel Gibson, fuck! Mel Brooks.
Mel
Jesus
Brooks.
Christ.
Mel Gibson.
Imagine,
Jesus.
imagine Mel Gibson as fucking yogurt. From Spaceballs.
Yo, what a mistake.
Use
to
the
make.
Schwartz!
What a
Oh.
mistake to make.
What a mistake. Oh, brother, what a mistake to make.
All right, guys. So we're gonna be talking spoilers. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this, y'all. As always, if you have not watched the show, then this is your one and only spoiler warning. If you're not gonna listen after this, or you just don't care about spoilers, it doesn't matter because your spoiler warning is in effect in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I know. You see
Loki.
All right, y'all.
Loki.
Okay.
Loki.
So,
Like the mask. but
this
Loki
was
is Loki.
this was our first episode of Loki. It will be running for I want to say 9, right, Aiden, or 6 episodes?
I think it's 6.
6.
Yeah,
Let me
I
look.
don't think it's 9. I think it's 6
Oh.
episodes.
All right.
Geo can double check on that, but
Yeah.
I was like, I love when those ask us questions about the review.
Yeah.
6.
6. Yeah, it's 6
All
episodes.
right, cool. So we got 6 episodes. This is our third Marvel series to be premiered on Disney Plus after, of course, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier and WandaVision.
The
early
best
in the year.
the best 2 representations of the MCU we've seen so far.
Yeah. So this week on Wednesday, we got our first episode, and going forward, every Wednesday we'll have a new episode of Loki. But we're gonna talk about Loki on Fridays because that's just the tradition it is on this show. So let me go ahead and get from Rachel to Rachel going forward, and then we'll come back to me for thoughts. Rachel, what did you think about Loki episode 1? Fuck
I'm
off,
not
Kevin.
completely into it. Yeah. I mean, it could
And that Mephisto cameo.
it could get better. There are a few things that I was interested. Like I do want to know more about that whole Infinity Stone thing. I'm just tired of the character I know it's a different reality of the character technically, but I'm just tired of the character being brought back in the MCU.
All right.
That's about it. And
Jill.
yes, I did point out the Mephisto cameo when we watched it.
There was a Mephisto cameo in there, to be honest. Like,
Hold on,
it's
hold on.
literally looks just like the character in the comics.
Yeah.
Like,
Bro, when we were watching it, I was like,
And
Mephisto? And Ro was like, what? Mephisto? What? But and he had to scroll back. I was like, dude.
it literally looks just like the character in the
Can
comics.
someone remind me what cameo means?
Pop up.
Small inclusion, like, remember the Stan Lee stuff in the movies? Like Stan Lee would always come out for like a little scene.
Yeah.
That's a
Or
cameo.
like when acters who don't know how to make money anymore charge their fans for small videos. It's like that also.
Cameo.com. You can go ahead and check that out. The Undertaker's
let me
on
not shit
Cameo.com.
Let me not shit on somebody's paycheck right now.
You'll
Yeah.
see me on there in a couple years. I'll tell you that. Shit.
Yeah. Directors have cameos sometimes. I will be real honest. I tried to get myself a cameo, and before I leave, it didn't work.
You
Because
should have just pretended to be the fucking
You kept
fly.
saying no.
You should have
No.
been the fly zipping around in the background.
it's not that it was no. It was the fact that we were running out of time at the bar.
That's true.
Yeah, we were running out. Gio, what were your thoughts on the pilot of Loki?
I enjoyed it. I also going into this, I was definitely like, no, we've told the Loki story. Like, I'm interested in what's gonna happen, but Loki as a character wasn't what was interesting to me. It was more about like the TVA. This episode, I had trouble with. Like, I enjoyed the episode. I have to say that, but I had trouble with it because like the
All right.
at the beginning of the bureaucratic stuff land that well for me. Oh, did I cut out?
Yeah, you cut out for like a quick second.
Yeah.
Oof. Hold on. I got good internet. What the fuck? Now I got black screens.
Oh, they hoeing me.
They hoeing
Oh,
me.
and me.
Hold the fuck up. Okay. I can't see any of you. This is interesting. The episode was fun. Like the jokes at first didn't land for me. But like as it continued and it got to like, oh, okay, no, like let me like actually stare into like this character. Like everybody loves this character and like stand this, like not everybody, but like a lot. There is a very strong fan base for Loki that has persisted for years. But like Owen Wilson boring holes into the character it's like soul writer's room that like I love I like the whole thing of being like, no, like I know who the fuck you are. Like let's get into it. Let's dig deep. Mischievous scamp.
Mischievous camp. All right. Aiden?
I mean, I thought it was like pretty cool. Like I didn't like I don't think I'm hooked on this the same way that I feel like I was hooked on like WandaVision and Falcon and Winter Soldier. Like I'm not over here like, oh man, I'm dying for next week's episode because like I'm really not, to be honest. Like I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool. Like I'm enjoying it. I think it is also because I really enjoy Tom Hiddleston as the character, but the character of Loki has just never been a character I've been that into, even in the MCU. Like I've just kind of been tired of going back to him. Like it felt bad because like when Infinity War came out and everyone was so sad when Loki died, I was like, thank fuck. Like Jesus Christ. I'm tired of seeing this fucking asshole with his shitty black hair on my fucking TV screen and my movie screens for the past fucking decade. But you know what? Tom Hiddleston's back. But he's still great as the character. But I think that like what they were able to do in this episode, when basically it was like, yeah, it's a Loki from a different timeline, but forcing him to watch like all of his biggest moments throughout the past like 10 years in the MCU, culminating all the way up to his death, it's kind of like we're getting the same Loki again. Because like now he's experienced all those things, and I really liked that because I thought it was really cool, and like I thought Marvel did it really smart with the way that they were able to like basically tell the audience, no, Loki is not a villain anymore. This is essentially like an anti-hero moving forward. So get used to that. I thought it was really smart the way they did that. I'm just really looking forward to like how this is going to open up things moving forward with like the multiverse. I thought they addressed all those things like really in a really cool way. I hope we get to see Kang in this show, which I think we will.
Ooh, Jonathan Majors? Ooh.
Yeah, I've got a theory that I feel like he'll show up for a cameo.
Yeah, fucking Jonathan Majors, bro. Hell yeah.
It would make sense.
Yeah. All right. Michelle is watching at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh no, I stopped. I stopped when we started talking, so it's okay.
Oh, I was gonna say we could ask what you think up till now at this point in the episode.
I actually I'm still not I still don't like the whole timeline shit that they came up with. Like I am not what is it? Like I'm not convinced, or I don't like what they came up with the timeline being, because I mean up till now all I stopped at that point where they're looking back at Loki's like biggest moments and stuff, but at the beginning like where they're showing like, oh, Miss Minutes and it's showing like all the like, oh, the different timelines, and it's better if you keep at one and blah blah, and then Loki's like, well, the Avengers went back in time, yeah, but that was supposed to happen, and it's just kind of like, excuse me, what do you mean it was supposed to happen for you to go back in time? And I don't know, I'm not convinced. I want to know more about the time. The time, like the TVA, just because it reminds me of the Time Bureau in like the DC universe. Like as soon as I saw this time thing, I'm like, oh, so they're doing something similar. Why do I hear my voice in somebody's? Okay.
I don't know. I don't hear it.
I don't know why
I don't hear it twice.
What I just stopped myself because I heard myself. Anyway, the point is that I'm still not convinced on what they decided to do as far as the timeline stuff. And we'll see. I like time stuff in the sense of I like time traveling. I like movies about history, or like things that have to do with going back in time or going in the future and whatnot. So we'll see what this does. I don't know, because I don't know anything about the comics, so I have no idea what we're getting into.
Yeah, I mean, one of your favorite movies is Back to the Future. The fucking Back to the Future movies. Yeah, yes, your favorite movies.
Love it.
That's it. Yeah. To go off of that with the, because they were like that was supposed to happen. So if it was supposed to happen that the Avengers were supposed to go back in time, was Loki becoming a variant also supposed to happen, or was Tony and Steve going back even further to get the Tesseract from his dad a breach? Or was that also supposed to happen? Like, were they supposed to lose the Tesseract when we went back to 2012? Was Steve going back at the end of the movie supposed to happen when he went to go get with Peggy?
Exactly. Thank you. Like, there's so much stuff going on here and saying that this is supposed to happen. It's all bullshit. Like, and it is. It's all fucking bullshit. So what Stacy said.
Yeah, that's the
Now
part
they
I
can
forgot
sell
to
Infinity
bring up.
Stone paperworks at their new feature. Yeah,
'Cause
it's
that's
just
something that bugged me too.
it's so
yeah.
frustrating because
Because
they're
it
doing
doesn't
all
explain them having to go even further back for the Tesseract.
So
yeah, and not just that, but like Steve telling younger Steve that what's his face is alive. Sorry, I don't know why I can't remember people's names right now. The
Bucky.
Winter Soldier.
Bucky.
Yeah, that Bucky was alive. Like, why? How is that not
Yeah.
messing with the timeline? Like, please.
Yeah.
I feel like
Also,
I don't know what this is gonna come out to be.
correct me if I'm wrong. Did I remember hearing something about a scroll in the beginning when he got to the TVA?
no.
I heard something like scroll variant or something like that, and I wanted to go back, but I was like, we had to progress. I was like, yeah, it's all the time I have right now to watch this episode. Like, I got to get through it.
Squirrel Girl.
Oh, this fucking fly.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But
I would love to see her in the MCU.
I thought I thought the episode was meh. I was like, it didn't really grab me. I was like, okay, what's it called? I'm interested to see what happens next week, but like it didn't hook me the way that WandaVision and Falcon and Winter Soldier hooked me right off the bat with their first episode, and I thought that I've never been a really big fan of of Loki. Like I was like, God of Mischief. He's always finding a way to like get things his way and always come out on top, and it's like like it's whatever. I was like never really interested in this character. It's really kind of like why I was like not really interested in the show to begin with. But I will say the whole DB Cooper thing was funny. I like that.
I thought that was so pointless.
I was
thought
like-
that scene was so pointless. Personally,
He's like, dude, you were DB Cooper, and he's like, I lost a bet to Thor. And I was like,
I don't even know who the fuck that is.
I feel like that causes more problems in my head because it's like when Thor gets to Earth in Thor, like he's so fucking removed from the way society works. And here we got Loki. We got Loki on this plane with like fucking sunglasses and a tuxedo, and like he knows how to like sweet talk to like this like Earth chick, and I'm like,
that makes
what the
so
fuck
much
is going
sense. Okay, I googled it. Okay, DB Cooper is a media epithet used to describe an unidentified man who hijacked a Boeing 727 in the U.S. airspace between Portland and Seattle in 1971, and
yeah,
he just
it's like a
straight up
really
disappeared.
old thing.
yeah.
Like a really old, like not
I
a
think
reference
that's more
that anyone
just
who
like
gives
a
a
cute
fuck
random
about
thing
the
because
MCU
nobody
would know.
fully knows much about it.
Oh, well, I knew exactly what the reference was. I just thought it was stupid.
I liked it. I thought it was fun. I thought it was
funny.
like, and I love that it kind of came back to the fact that he lost a bet to Thor. So I was like, oh, that's funny. But I thought the episode was just fine. Nothing too great. Wasn't bad. Wasn't horrible. This one's got to take a little bit more time to like, it's going to take some time to like really get me in there as I'm seeing right now. But I am interested to see episode 2. Now, everybody, Dwayne brought up something really, really, what's it called? Important when we were talking about it in Sabrina's Discord. He said, keep in mind that the critics who were praising the show watched the first 2 episodes, not just the first one. So I have a feeling that this one felt like kind of boringish and like kind of like slow. I think next week we might see some stuff kind of start to ramp up. And I hope so, because like if it's 6 episodes, like you really gotta start like ramping things up, and kind of get the interest in there, at least on my side. But
from what I heard from a lot of people, they were like, episode 1 is the worst episode.
Yeah.
Like by far. They're saying that like everything after that's better. But I mean, yeah, there's like some stuff that y'all brought up that like the variant thing, like it's weird because like in the main timeline that like we go by in the MCU, it's like they are supposed to have gone back in time because it's like that's what Doctor Strange saw, like that's how that timeline is supposed to move forward. So
That's
like
what
that's
Ancient One
okay.
explained too.
Yeah, it's like things like that are okay. It's just like when things that aren't along the plans of like the timekeepers, which are basically like these three space lizards that are like fucking weird that have only appeared in like
Yeah.
49 issues. So I really don't know anything about them.
Those weren't the guys that were in that Guardians 2 cameo. I mean, the after credits scene,
No,
right?
no,
Those are
no.
the
Those are the Watchers. Those are
Watchers. The
different. We'll
Watchers.
see more about them in the Marvel What If series, which is
Oh,
coming
okay.
out soon.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see more about those guys there. But like things like I don't know, it is weird. Like there's certain shit where it's like you can call this a plot hole if you want, you can not call it a plot hole if you want. Like there's ways where they can like retcon everything and make it work the way they want to. It is a little like lame what they're doing with the Loki thing, but like I think they set it up well. Like the Infinity Stones thing, I've had a lot of people that are like, well, how the hell is it that like these Infinity Stones like don't do anything? Like, you know what I mean? Like they don't work in that.
They're,
where
they're
are.
important in that in the timeline.
Yeah, it's because
But
like
outside of the timeline, they probably aren't.
well, they can work in other like they can work in like different timelines, but like they can't work in different like universes, if that makes sense. So like it's a whole thing in like my favorite run of the comics of Marvel Comics, Secret Wars. I'm explaining it, where basically like these two multiverses are like collapsing together, right? And the Avengers or the Illuminati come up with the idea to like use their Infinity Stones to basically save both multiverses. It doesn't work that way because like Infinity Stones can't work in other people's multiverses. So I don't know. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
I'm even though this episode didn't like pull me as a whole episode, like getting like that like character depth, like getting into like who is Loki, like is really much like on top of like okay, like I had trouble like dealing with like the idea of like no, people decide what time how time happens, but being like don't think of it as approval and disapproval very much feels like God, don't it? And like or like the idea of fate, and so like that's stuff that like I've wrestled with, and so like watching Loki wrestle with that resonated with me a lot, and like now being in a position of like hey, like the life that you had you didn't really have, couldn't like whatever willpower you thought you had was a lie, and now being on the other side of that, I'm wondering, I'm like, how does he find like how does he choose willpower on his own, like to like be a person who like exists for himself? And so like I can see why an antagonist Loki would exist, because like knowing with the information that's available, because I've been like 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 choosing like refusing to like be almost in a way of like in the way like he existed before, and being like, oh no, I refuse to bend to anybody's will, everybody, you're all sheeple. And then now being on the other side of that, if he like now knowing that knowledge, trying to find some way to like actually free people from being sheeple would be interesting, would be an interesting place to be. And like the outside windows of the TVA that like looked stunning.
Stacy says the TVA's office is in null space outside the sacred timeline for tax purposes, of course. Oh, and magic is ineffective as well.
Basically,
God. I did like how everything was pretty much just like regular tech.
Oh,
stuff. I just didn't like that it was like the 60s style. I was like,
I dug it.
I like the remote thing. Like,
oh yeah,
oh, you're gonna come charging at me? Like,
that
boom.
was dope.
I love Click starring Adam Sandler.
Oh no, don't.
I'm excited to see more.
Stop.
No, anyways, what I was gonna say, I saw some videos of Loki at Disneyland already wearing the jumpsuit like the day that the episode premiered, and it makes me wonder if the guy who plays the character at Disneyland has already seen the full show, because you know how like the characters at the parks have to like know everything.
I don't think so.
Nah,
I don't think
because then you end up revealing stuff early. I think they put him in the suit.
I will say though, like going off what Aiden had said about like, you know, the whole like he's becoming an anti-hero now. I was like, I really appreciated that, like that whole scene, like him going through his moments. In the back of my mind, I was like, is he gonna see the fact that he died? Like, are we gonna get there?
I was
I
wondering
was
about
like,
that.
because like the time was decreasing on the episode. I'm like, I don't think he's gonna go back to that thing and see the fact that he died. And then when he sees it and he has that face, like throughout those whole things, like him seeing his mom die, and he was like, you could see in his face like he was like, fuck, I did that. And I feel like maybe that's us kind of being reinstated with the fact that like this is a different Loki.
Yeah.
This is
And when
Loki from
is-
this, and like it's not Loki from. I believe we're on 616, right? It's 616 of the of Earth.
That
Actually,
this pisses me off so fucking much about the MCU. It's like one of my only things that really pisses me off is the fact that they refer to themselves as the 616 universe. Listen, the 616 universe is the main continuity within the comics, and it is established in the comics that the MCU is a separate multiverse aside within the comics. So technically, if they wanted to, like characters from the comic books could be like characters in the movies and vice versa. And that pisses me off so much because the MCU has their own number designation. It's like I think it's 127 or what is it?
No.
What is it? It's something different.
It's 199,999.
Yeah, I was way off, but it's that shit.
I
But
am
it's like that pisses
confused.
me off so much. It's like Michelle.
It's,
It's
the
like
comic books. You like you
it's
don't have,
there's
like we're giving
yeah.
you too much.
It doesn't
information.
have. It's not that serious. It's
Yeah.
like, it's like saying, say like we're having this conversation right now. We're in Earth 1, and another universe. You're saying what I'm saying. That would be Earth 2.
Okay. Flash.
But that would be
Yeah.
like Earth 2 saying that they are Earth 1, but they're not. They're Earth 2. That's what
Like
I'm
Okay,
saying.
Flash.
Yeah, but in their perspective, they are Earth One.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
in their
yeah, yeah.
perspective. But then it's like, why would you
Yeah,
call
they'd be
yourself
wrong there.
616? It's only being done for comic book fans, and at the same time, it's like, well, you're pissing off all of us because we know that that's wrong.
Stacy, I love you.
Annoying.
Wait, what did you say?
Stacy, I love you.
Wait, not 67530.
That's Jenny's universe.
Oh,
Stacy,
I got it.
always come back to the show, man. Please.
got it.
but one thing I thought was really cool. Another thing I wanted to add because like Dwayne and I didn't get to do like our blurs breakdown of it this week.
I thought it was 67899982112.
Booyaka, booyaka.
Baby, you know I miss you.
I want to go to the 619 universe.
Yeah.
But anyways.
23601.
I thought it was really cool that they like alluded to the fact that like the multiverse has collapsed before, which is like a really interesting aspect that was like introduced like a long time ago in the comics, where it's like I think it was like when people started reading like comics, like Marvel comics whenever they came out, it was like established that that was actually like the fourth or like the fifth time that this has happened, that like the Avengers have assembled up to this point, the X-Men have come together up at this point, because like this keeps happening over and over again because the multiverse keeps collapsing. And I keep saying it, and niggas is biting my fucking flow because we are gonna get that fucking Secret Wars movie. I'm telling you, that's gonna be the next big fucking phase. It's a big ass fucking Secret Wars movie where like all the multiverses are collapsing, and they're gonna be biting the fuck out of old boy's comic run.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that.
I have a feeling that this is like going to be a little bit of cushioning for Doctor Strange. Like,
Yeah,
we're gonna get a little bit of that cushioning.
They said that this is the show that like establishes where they're moving forward for everything.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
Kevin Feige was. Kevin Feige was like, Loki's
Kevin-
the one
yeah.
that like is going to
we
like
kind of,
really do
like-
everything.
That's where I was like, man, everything is pretty much setting it up for Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
But also
that's gonna
just
be
like
like-
I refuse to believe Kevin Feige sometimes. Like, motherfucker. Like, I'm sorry. Like,
he's a good salesman.
He's a good salesman. I'll tell you that for sure. He tells you what you want to hear sometimes, but sometimes I'm not gonna believe when it's coming straight from the guy who oversees all these things. Of course you're gonna say that. How are you not gonna want them to watch the show if you don't say that? Like,
Right.
like sometimes I'm just like, Kevin, like I don't really care what you have to say.
do I keep doing that?
I think, come on, bro.
You
Come
like
on.
to touch your eyes.
All right. Well,
I do because I'm fucking sexy.
Any final thoughts before we wrap up here?
For my eyes.
Looking forward to the rest of the show. I think Kang's gonna show up. And don't start fucking biting my fucking flow whenever Secret Wars happens and claim that you knew this shit the whole time.
Ferris, what's good, Ferris? Thank you for the follow, bro. What's up,
Thanks for the follow.
Kevin? Kevin, watch for the light, dude. What did I do? No,
What
Kevin.
do y'all like to
Kevin
do here for
Feige.
fun? We like to throw shit at Kevin.
Yeah. Oh, I will say. Oh Lord, that
Like rubber
CGI.
chicken.
Oh, that CGI. There's
CGI
one.
looks kind of trash.
There was one scene where like he takes him out to the hallway, and on the walls you see outside.
Attack of the Clones, bro. That's what I
Bro,
kept thinking. I kept thinking of Attack of the
was
Clones. I thought that looked
bad.
terrible. Oh my!
I
The
actually
lighting
liked
was
it.
horrible. I thought the
I
lighting
liked
was
it.
horrible.
I
It
liked how
looked
it looked outside.
so bad, bro.
Because it looked like a comic book, like a page on a comic book. It didn't look like it was like
It's a
physical
cool-
or like real in the same way. It looked more
Nah,
like a backdrop.
that's a cool take, but like
But-
I thought it looked like shit.
It looked like shit.
Okay, the CGI was not good, but I did
No.
like how everything, all the technology was like, it wasn't magic. It was just legit tech.
It's legit. Michelle, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say that whenever they walk out of the, what is it, like the courtroom or whatever, and they see like the city or whatnot, I don't know, it reminded me of Star Wars.
Yeah.
Attack
The
of the
fucking
Clones.
Attack of the Clones, bro.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
I love Star Wars.
Hey y'all,
Star
don't
Wars?
make fun of.
Don't do
what's
that.
called-
No.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't make fun of Michelle's accent. There you go.
It wasn't.
Great.
An
I'm saying
I
I
didn't
love
think it was an
Star Wars.
accent thing. Okay, well if it was, I really apologize. 'Cause that's not cool.
That was some. Yeah,
I was talking about
exactly.
the meme.
No,
I
What's it
apologize
called?
for that.
yeah. Apologize,
Anyway, because
motherfuckers.
you guys did say Clone Wars, but
Yeah. Attack of the
I
Clones.
wasn't
the second
sure.
one. Yeah.
I wasn't sure if you were referring to that scene or something else.
Yeah, it looked bad, dude. It looked really
It
bad.
looked really
I fully
bad.
disagree.
Yeah,
I like that. I like
bro,
the
that
like art
shit
style.
looks-
Like to me, like that fit like the like how we have the little fucking like computer looking thing with the dials and shit. Like to me, the backdrop of that
Oh,
that CG look and the like the way it looked to me, it like fit. It fit like thematically, the aesthetic.
One of the
It
guards.
wasn't like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
It looked old.
One of the guards straight murdered it. Yeah, dude. Are we not talking about the fact that one of the guards is like literally like
Hell yeah.
Give me your
This-
ticket. Psh, erase him from
disintegrated
existence.
a motherfucker?
Hell
I
yeah.
mean, his time had already got reset, so like we kind of didn't need him.
It looked like the same actor that played that like elf lawyer in that Bright movie that was fucking terrible.
Oh my god.
You don't know what I'm talking about? Anyways,
I can't remember his name, dude.
David
I
Ayer.
blanked out.
David Ayer is fucking weird.
Nice little DC Comics voice actor cameo from Tara Strong playing Miss Minutes as well. I
That
didn't.
was nice.
Yup.
That
Dude,
was
that
a nice
voice,
to
that
hear.
voice.
Ben
Yeah,
10.
I was like, that's Bubble.
Tommy
Gum. That's-
Pickles?
That's Bubbles.
yeah, Tommy Pickles, and yeah, but yeah, we'll be back for Friday for our. It's still murder, Gio.
Exactly. I was about to say, do you agree with prisoner violence? Is that something?
No, I don't agree with prisoner violence, but I was saying like they didn't need him anyway. I didn't say it was right. I just said they didn't need him anyway.
Shut up, Whittle. All right, we're done. We'll be back next week for our review of episode 2, and in the meantime, I'll be back tomorrow with some gameplay in the afternoonish.
Do y'all want to play Among Us?
Huh?
Tonight.
Tonight? No, man,
Okay.
not tonight, man.
Not on stream, just like
Oh,
Yeah,
maybe tomorrow. Maybe if there's enough people. I was just
Nope.
planning to play.
Nope.
I was just planning to play Final Fantasy VII remake, but
okay.
yeah. But tomorrow I will be doing that, and then patrons, you guys can go over to patreon.com/nerdcore. You'll be seeing live the what's it called next episode of the Cinema Condition, and Sunday there will be nothing because somebody decided to go get drunk, and I don't have a co-host to actually do a show with no thing. Yeah. When people say Tara Strong, I think Timmy. Fuck yeah, Timmy Turner. Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Timmy Turner.
I'm gonna
Gotta
get
keep a
rich.
fucking burner.
All right, let's go ahead and get some plugs in here. Aiden, where can I find you?
Oh, it's different now. Anywhere and everywhere at It's Aiden, AYEDEN.
All right. Michelle?
You can find me on Twitter as Queen Weep. 3 E's on Queen and 3 E's on Weep.
Fuck you. Fuck you,
And you
Will.
can also find me on Fridays at 3 p.m. on Spotify and just anywhere you listen to podcasts at the Share Club Pod, which Gio will explain more about.
All right. Gio, we're going to find you.
Working backwards. Yeah, Share Club Pod is a podcast in which Michelle and I are co-hosts. We talk about film, film, TV. You think I'd have the order in my head by now? Film, TV, music, and just about anything that's lit. Fridays at 3 p.m. You can follow me on Twitter at MediaMartyr17. MEDIAMARTYR17. Linktree in the description on my Twitter for all the places I am on the internet. And shout out to the bottle of Lubriderm and Rachel's background.
The what?
Bottle of Lubriderm.
Oh yeah.
Rachel's background.
Hey, if you ever want somebody to come on to talk about books, dude, I got the guy for you.
Or come.
This motherfucker. Oh no, you don't want him to do that. You don't want him to do that. Yeah.
I use it for my tattoos.
I use it.
I got a vino.
All right.
I use
Rachel?
it for my tattoos. Anyways, you can find me everywhere at Lucky Peach, LVCKY Peach, and every Tuesday at noon Central Standard Time, new episodes of my podcast, the Luckiest Peach Podcast. The episode coming up this upcoming Tuesday is the monthly review, which is actually Raul's co-hosting debut on the Luckiest Peach, where we reviewed Army of the Dead. And also, breaking news, my high school short film, Whose Baby, is now on Letterboxd.
Oh, I should have never showed them how to do that. They're about to add a bunch of shit on there, huh? All right.
What else?
Boy, do I have some movies I could upload.
What else am I going to add up there?
All you got to do is go to the movie database, bro. Make your account. You can add whatever the hell you want.
Or
Yeah,
X
I've added a
videos.
few short films that I've seen that weren't on there already.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Hell yeah. I'll talk about books that you've only read in your dreams. What the fuck?
Don't get me excited. Don't get me excited, Louise. I'll hold you to it.
Yeah. All right. With that said, you can find me at the Nerd Chicano on both Instagram and Twitter. We had ourselves a wonderful week on my personal channel. We did our episode of Between the Frames on Monday. We did our episode of the Nerd Chicano live on Wednesday. Next week, it's going to be the same thing, y'all. You should go over to twitch.tv/the Nerd Chicano and on youtube.com. You can search up my name, Raul Alejandro Mendoza. You subscribe, give me 200 subscribers so I can get my personal URL. You don't have to make the ad this long. We're talking about between the frames on Monday. We're talking about the White Sheik from Federico Fellini. The next on the Criterion box set, and then on Wednesday we're inviting the Lucky Peach to the Nerd Chicano live, and we're gonna be talking with them. And then Friday we'll see what the fuck we do. Maybe some more games. I don't know. With that said, y'all, you can catch me tomorrow on the Nerdcore Twitch. We're gonna be playing some games, and then patrons, of course, the Cinema Condition at 8:30 p.m. But without further ado, I don't have anybody here to actually sign off the show. So,
Stay peachy.
yeah. I always say it. Wash your ass. Do it. See y'all later.
Lubriderm.
Ooh. Ooh.